Good day, Saints.
The last couple of years, we've had some fantastic dress-up days for homecoming. I wonder what goes into creating those themes for homecoming.
Let's ask Jack and Tyler.
Today we're going to be talking to the StuCo members about what it takes to make a homecoming theme that everyone can enjoy.
Every student loves sports, so every student has a jersey of their favorite sport player, which is why this theme was so useful and good, because everyone could dress up for the sports days.
When we decide what homecoming theme we're going to do as a group over the summer, we try to find a theme that it would be easy to find costumes for, so we have to think about that when we're deciding what to do.
Like sports, everyone loves video games, so you have to have some merchandise from your favorite video game franchise.
Part of a good homecoming is just finding themes that we can decorate and make it fun for everybody.
Relatable and intriguing decorations also play a huge part into making a good homecoming theme. Everyone loves the Wii, and everyone loves Wii sports.
We start choosing basketball homecoming themes in the summer when we have student council retreat. It's about finding a theme that the students would want to participate in and what they can have the most fun doing.
Well, there you have it. That's what it takes to make an amazing homecoming theme like we just had. Reporting for Saints Weekly, this is Jack Simpson.
Thanks, Jack, for telling us what goes into creating the theme. I wonder what goes into decorating for that theme.
That's a great question. Let's go to Nathan and Cooper.
Decorations for homecoming this year were amazing. We're going to talk to some of the StuCo members about how long it took them to set up and what went into it.
Homecoming requires a lot of planning and a lot of people to come out every year to help.
Who are people that decorate often and do a really good job?
Each year that we have a homecoming, Savannah Salee always comes up and helps us, and she's a really big reason why our hallways end up turning out well. She's very artistic and is always here to help.
As you can see, there are a lot of decorations, which requires StuCo to come in on weekdays and weeknights along with volunteers.
How much time and effort goes into hanging up everything and decorating for homecoming?
We start planning decorations when we are at StuCo retreat in the summer period. During StuCo retreat, we decide the theme for homecoming period. Then, during the school year, we begin making the decorations weeks in advance. Period.
What materials go into making all the decorations?
Paper, paint, tape. Yep, I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Lots of time, materials, and effort go into making all these signs.
This year's homecoming was a huge success. This is Cooper Ross reporting from SaintsWeekly Live.
As you all know, we usually get to spend the last day of homecoming in the gym, watching and playing games.
But due to COVID, this year's a little bit different. Let's see what they have in store for us.
COVID-19 has affected all of us, to say the least, but Oklahoma Christian School experienced this last week with their second homecoming this year.
The most difficult thing that we had to organize and figure out was the crowning ceremony, because at the end of the game it would be a huge swarm onto the court with all of the people around, and so with COVID we can't do that. So it's unique this year, and we had to figure out a way that we could still have a crowning but make it as safe as possible for our students.
COVID this year has made us have to be very, very flexible and very creative in everything that we do. I would say it's made the early stages be a lot more intense, but then it's made the week of homecoming be a lot more relaxed because the assembly is already done, and now we just get to lay back and enjoy the week. So that part's very exciting. And also we get to be here and we get to have homecoming. So we all are still just very positive and having a very celebratory attitude throughout the week, as different as it may be.
It's been a little frustrating this year with COVID and it affecting our decorating. One of the reasons it's been frustrating is because normally we go on a Stuco retreat every year for one night and we get to just discuss what we're going to do decorations wise and for the theme, and we didn't get to do that this year, so we had to come up with another way to do that. So we just went to Hafer Park for a day and had to figure out what our theme was going to be.
Homecoming has been frustrating with COVID this year, especially when we have to limit how many people we come up to decorate, and we can't use the gym for assemblies anymore, so that definitely narrows our options with what we can and cannot do.
Well, there's no doubt about it that COVID has affected the planning and executing of homecoming. This is Ramsey Kimbrough reporting from Saints Weekly.
So we know that our assemblies are all fully virtual and are watched in our 7th hours.
But this leads us wondering what goes into creating those videos.
Let's ask Michael and Ethan about what Stuco has been doing to prepare for these videos.
Everyone loves homecoming, but this year we had to change it up and do a video because of the new COVID policies. Today we'll be asking 2 experts on what went into making this homecoming video.
Homecoming video overall, just a really great time. I have to say, editing was just such a joy, just the hours that were put into it. Alright, I just loved scheduling filming and just making sure that everyone was at the right place, right time. Just really brought everything together in my life.
Making the videos can be enjoyable to everyone because the production crew has to ask people on the street to compete in the competitions.
We had a good time making the video. It didn't take too long, but we still worked hard on it, and we think we came out with a really good product. We were really excited to make it and really proud of what we made. So it was a good time. It was a good way to end our last homecoming as seniors. So yeah, it was a really fun time. We came up with the Wii idea just because of personal experiences. When we were younger, we all loved playing the Wii. It was very nostalgic for a lot of us, and it was something that we really liked doing. So that's how we kind of came up with the whole concept of Wii Saints. And so through that, we came up with video games, and now we have all of what we have. So yeah.
The homecoming video was truly a smashing success, and it's all thanks to those 2 awesome dudes. This has been Ethan Stovall reporting for Saints Weekly.
So we all know that homecoming is mostly for the students.
But the teachers love it as well. I wonder how they're feeling about this new COVID-19 homecoming.
It's kind of crazy.
Let's ask Summer and Tatum how they're feeling.
It's homecoming week here at OCS, and today we're going to be talking to teachers and staff about past homecomings. Not to mention how this year might be a little different.
I have a lot of homecoming experience.
One of my favorite things about homecoming are the assemblies, the games, and I do like to dress up.
My favorite homecoming theme in the past few years was probably football farm coming. The games were cute, decorations were great. I love those t-shirts still that say football farm coming.
We would also like to give a big shout out to Stuco for working so hard on the decorations this whole week. Then we asked our teachers and staffs their favorite moment from a past homecoming.
Years ago when we were in the upper elementary building, we were doing hall deck one year. I was the junior sponsor, and we would go from the top to the bottom with our decorations. Well, lo and behold, we accidentally set off the fire alarm.
A young man told us that he wanted to take a hit from one of the football players at football homecoming. It was going to be like his shining day of glory to take a hit from one of his friends, and he ended up getting hurt. Had to go to the hospital. It was a horrible situation. We'll never do that again.
Thanks for tuning in. It's been a great homecoming week here at OCS. Thanks to all of our students and Stuco.
So I know I played Wii Sports as a kid, but what did you play?
I played Atari.
Let's ask everyone else what they played.
Video games were an important part of our childhood and is the theme for the basketball homecoming this year. Today we'll be asking people what their favorite video game is and why.
I like Mario Kart because it's really fun and it brings up the competitive side of me. My favorite video game is probably the Wii Sports Resorts ping pong. I just think it's really fun.
My favorite video game is Mario Kart because I like being Princess Peach.
My favorite video game is Mario Kart because there are so many different characters to choose from. There's so many different combinations you can use. There's different power-ups. There's different ways you can sabotage other people, and it's all a competition.
NCAA 2014 because it was the last college football video game and it was awesome.
My favorite video game of all time, I mean, it's classic, but probably Mario Kart. It's so simple. You stay on the road. I can handle that. Except I usually can't. I usually fail miserably. It's a lot of fun.
Fortnite, because I love to get funky with it.
My favorite video game is Grand Theft Auto 2 because it has the best graphics.
My favorite video game was Papa's Freezeria because it was always so fun to make your own creations during class.
My favorite video game in the 1980s was Asteroids because there was nobody in Durant, Oklahoma better at blowing up imaginary space rocks than me with an imaginary space vehicle. Asteroids, that's it.
Those are some great answers. Personally, I like Mario Kart the best. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Ella Carter.
As you all know, last Wednesday's dress-up day was Animal Crossing. We sure do show a lot of school spirit.
Do you?
Good evening, Saints. Today we're going to be talking to the basketball team about what they're going to be doing to prepare for this big game on Friday. Let's get right into it. Are you ready? So Carter, what are you doing to prepare for this game on Friday?
Well, we've already played cricket this year, so we kind of know what they're going to do. So we already kind of got that in our mindset. And tonight I'm going to go get some shots up with Coach Jackson and kind of be ready for the game. And we just came off a couple of sad losses, frustrating losses, so we've really been prepared and hoping to get the...
What is the JV team doing to prepare for this game on Friday?
Basically, Joel Reiner is taking over practice, and he leads everything, so it's just Joel's team.
So Connor, what does practice look like this week right before the big game?
Well, a lot of preparation, a lot of hard work goes into this, no joking around, and overall a lot of shots up, just whatever.
I'm here with team manager Chase Dumas. Could you elaborate on Luke Graves' shoulder injury?
Basically, he won't be really back until the state tournament, but I've been stretching my every day. We've been getting loose, all that good stuff. He should be back pretty soon though.
Will you be attending the big basketball game on Friday?
According to my recent history in the OCS Saints basketball program, I have chosen to not attend tonight's game. Thank you.
So Cameron, how have you been preparing for Carter's big game on Friday?
Dude, I love Carter Hodson. I can't wait to watch him, dude. I've been studying him so much. I can't wait, dude. I'm going for sure.
So John, what have you been doing to prepare for this big game on Friday?
Well, we've been practicing a lot, and this morning I woke up, drank my cup of diesel, my bowl of nails, and I'm ready to take this day on.
Thanks, Wyatt. The basketball team sure does have a lot of school spirit. I wonder what London and Addie have in store to encourage our school spirit.
Why should OCS students have school spirit?
I think OCS students should have school spirit because we in the Bible are told to do everything like we're glorifying God. So that even means having school spirit.
OCS students should have school spirit because it makes it fun for everybody, and then homecoming just becomes a bigger deal and it's more fun with competition and decorations, and the entire thing just comes together. Let's see what you can do to dress up for the homecoming dress-up days. Here's a fun shirt option for Monday. Here are even some fun socks. Here is a girls and boys option you can get at Walmart. Here are some shirt options and also fun Animal Crossing stuffed animals. And can't forget those headbands. Here are some shirts you can match with a friend, Mario and Luigi.
After all this homecoming talk, I wonder what's going on with the elementary. Let's take a look.
Saints Weekly, and I am Skylar Wiggins.
I'm Kennedy Peach, signing off.